When should you use HDR for landscape photography? Have you ever looked at a scene and thought, "This is beautiful, but my camera just can't capture it all"? If so, you might be wondering when to use high dynamic range photography for your landscape shots. Let's break it down. High dynamic range photography is perfect for situations where there is a wide range of brightness in a scene. This often happens when you have very bright areas, like the sky or sun, alongside very dark areas, such as shaded ground or shadowed terrain. In these cases, a single exposure may not do justice to the details in both the highlights and shadows. One of the best times to use HDR is during sunrise or sunset. These times often present high contrast lighting, where the sky is bright and the land is dark. Capturing this scene with HDR helps you maintain detail in both the vibrant colors of the sky and the darker elements of the foreground. Another scenario is when you have strong backlighting. Imagine a subject in shadow with a bright background. Using HDR allows you to reveal details in both the subject and the background, creating a more balanced image. Complex natural scenes also benefit from HDR. Think of a forest where sunlight filters through leaves, creating bright spots and deep shadows. HDR can help you capture the texture of sunlit leaves while still showing the darker trunks. If you want to showcase texture and detail in both bright and dark areas, HDR is your friend. It helps avoid losing detail to blown-out highlights or underexposed shadows, resulting in a well-balanced image. From a technical standpoint, using HDR involves taking multiple bracketed exposures. You typically want one underexposed, one correctly exposed, and one overexposed. Make sure to keep your aperture and ISO settings the same to maintain depth of field and noise levels. A tripod is essential to keep your camera steady and ensure all shots align perfectly. When it comes to post-processing, merging these exposures in software allows you to combine the best parts of each image. Shooting in RAW format is recommended, as it retains maximum image data for adjustments later. HDR also gives you creative flexibility. You can create images that look natural or go for a more artistic or surreal feel by adjusting tone mapping and blending settings. In summary, use HDR for landscape photography when the scene's dynamic range exceeds what your camera can capture in one exposure. This is especially true in high-contrast lighting conditions, allowing you to achieve detailed and well-exposed images across the entire tonal range.